Hello everyone. So in this tutorial, we will take a look at how to use ChatGPT. First of all, let's head on over to openai.com and then we can click Try ChatGPT. This will open up a new window and go ahead and log in if you already have an account. But let's go ahead and sign up. In the login page, we can use our email address or we can log in using Google, Microsoft account, or even with Apple. And as soon as we're logged in, we're presented with this environment. On the left hand side, you should be able to see all the different chats that we have with ChatGPT. We can choose to upgrade if we want. We have our information right here. And then right in the middle, we have some examples that we can use to begin with ChatGPT. It also tells us what the capabilities are of ChatGPT, so it does remember what you said earlier in the conversation. It allows you to provide follow-up corrections and then train to decline inappropriate requests as limitations as well. As for the limitations, ChatGPT has been trained all the way up to September of 2021. So therefore, any events that has occurred afterwards, ChatGPT will not know. And again, ChatGPT is not perfect, so there will be some inaccuracies or discrepancies. And we will discuss in terms of how we can help ChatGPT to improve on this later on. Now let's go ahead and try our first example. So ChatGPT can act just like Google search, where if you want to ask for a basic question, you can do so. So say for example, I want to ask, what ingredients do I need to create an apple pie? So using all of the data that ChatGPT has gathered, it's able to quickly give you the answers. So it's very smart when it comes to answering very basic questions. So it can be anything that you can think of. Again, let's try another sample. How do I write 1024 in binary? So as you can see here, it gives you the step-by-step guide as to how to change, from 1024 into a binary bit. Now ChatGPT doesn't just answer simple questions, it can also do some form of suggestions. So say for example, recommend 10 books to learn about business as a beginner. So now ChatGPT has generated those 10 books that I was asking for. You can also click on regenerate response so that it can create an alternative answer for you. And then you can switch between the responses. And if we take a look at the bottom, it does ask for feedback. Was this response better or worse? If you can give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or if it's the same. So this helps with the training of the AI itself so that it will continue to further improve and learn about your different styles as well. So I'm going to say it's the same. And here, once we're happy with this, we can copy it and use it somewhere else. Now you can also use ChatGPT for translation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new conversation. So let's click on new chat. And then, so as for translation, it is much better at understanding the situation compared to Google Translate, where Google Translate would translate everything word by word. Whereas with ChatGPT, it will understand the situation first and then translate or create a translation of what you are looking for. So let's give a bit of context into this. Say for example, I am currently in France. I want to go see the Eiffel Tower. And I want to ask for directions. Can you translate this for me? So now ChatGPT will understand what you're looking for and where you are, and then it will give you the answer straight away as well. But now it's giving you the translation. How do you actually pronounce this? Well, you can actually ask ChatGPT on this. And then ChatGPT will give you a phonetic pronunciation guide for this. So there is again that note at the bottom saying that this is a rough approximation and may vary depending on the regional accents. So what else can ChatGPT do? We can do some form of comparison as well. So say for example, what is the difference between e-learning and a classroom? So let's go ahead and ask. So very quickly, ChatGPT will give you the response. It would have gone through all of its databases and understood what is an e-learning environment and what is a on-person classroom. Now say for example, this is a bit too long for me, or it feels a bit too complex. We can ask ChatGPT to lessen the words, and also we can ask GPT to explain its answer much more simply. So let's say, shorten this to 200 words. Let's pretend you're writing to an 8-year-old. Now ChatGPT will give you an answer based on the context that you have given. We can also use ChatGPT for creative writing. So say for example, story about a cow who learned to fly. So now ChatGPT won't just use facts and knowledge. It's not just for basic questions, it's not just for suggestions, but it can also help you to generate things in a creative way as well. It can help you with writing essays too. And say, for example, you want to write an email, you can do so as well. So there are so many things that you can do with ChatGPT. So go ahead and try this out. In this tutorial, we are using ChatGPT 3.5, but there is ChatGPT 4 as well. But you will need to use the upgraded ChatGPT Plus membership for this. But feel free to go ahead and learn about ChatGPT. If you have found this tutorial useful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.